We are 3 months out from getting GTA 6. We are just 3 months out from arguably the biggest game of all time, what will most likely end up being the biggest game of all time, just the biggest thing we've ever seen. So the pre-orders for this game have been out for a bit of time now, and Rockstar are very happy. They are very happy indeed. GTA 6 pre-orders reach unprecedented and astonishing level in June quarter, and that is coming from the Take-Two Interactive CEO. Video game publisher Take-Two Interactive drew $1.39 billion in sales from April 1st through June 30th, the quarter during which it opened pre-sales for GTA 6, even as the company's losses widened. During a call with analysts later Friday, Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick said GTA 6 had an exceptional start to pre-orders, which were open for 5 days during the quarter, but did not disclose specific sales numbers. I can say that the level of pre-orders is unprecedented and astonishing, and we're very grateful for that, Zelnick said. But they are so unprecedented that we just don't know how it will translate into sales, which is a question I answered earlier. We generally don't, and we just don't believe in claiming victory before it occurs. So they don't want to get too ahead of themselves. But we've also got something else that dropped a few days ago. We've got a former Rockstar dev saying that he believes we could see another GTA 6 delay, another delay for this game. GTA 6 may still be delayed into 2027, warns former Rockstar dev. This dropped a couple of days ago. And it's interesting, I suppose. It's interesting to go over. I'm not sure how much credibility there is with this. I'm not sure who the dev is, but I mean, imagine if this game gets delayed again. I mean, this game was supposed to come out in May. This game was supposed to come out in May, and then it gets pushed back by a whole 6 months. Imagine if it gets delayed again into 2027. I mean, the Batman Part 2 just got delayed. That just got pushed back by 4 or 5 months into 2028, and that was fairly unexpected. So you never know. There's hope that a new trailer for GTA 6 will drop this month, but there also remains the possibility of another delay. Despite promises of a summer marketing campaign for GTA 6, there's still very little sign of that happening, even though pre-orders for the game have now started. If it were any other developer, this would be cause for concern, but Rockstar's penchant for extreme secrecy is rivaled only by Nintendo, and the fact that pre-orders are available has convinced most fans that the game will be ready for its November 19th release. At this point, it would be a major surprise for GTA 6 to be smacked with another delay this close to launch, and yet it remains entirely possible, at least according to former Rockstar employee Mike York. York is a senior animator who worked on GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 during his 5-year tenure at Rockstar. He left the studio in 2017 and is currently employed At Seattle-based studio Firewire Games, he was recently interviewed by Indy 100 about his time at Rockstar, and when asked about GTA 6's chances of meeting its release date, York admitted he would not be shocked at all if it was delayed a third time. Imagine how just monumentally pissed off everybody would be if this game gets delayed by another 6 months or whatever. Imagine if this game got delayed by another 6 months. That would be a June 2027 release date if it got pushed back another 6 months. Dude, imagine. There would be riots, man. There would be riots. This is based on his own experiences working on GTA 5, as he said that if November comes around and they're thinking this final mission we have is still not looking very good and there are still a few bugs in this final mission, they'll push it back 6 more months if they have to. Dude. My man, imagine. Actually imagine. That would be June. That would be June 2027. Or May even. It would be May 2027. It would be a whole year on from the original release date. GTA 5 also suffered a delay after pre-orders started. Initially it was meant to launch in spring 2013, but Rockstar postponed it until that September for further polishing. The PC version was delayed no less than 3 times, while the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS versions were pushed out of November 2021 and instead arrived 4 months later in March 2022. Rockstar isn't afraid to delay games if it feels they need more time in the oven, even if people have already placed pre-orders. As York says, Rockstar doesn't feel they're under any restrictions. They can do whatever they want and people will wait right now. It doesn't matter. If they need to do what they need to do, they'll do it. I don't think it would hurt or anything. No. But also, think about like the rest of the industry. Like how many major studios have like scheduled title releases specifically around this game, because none of them want to release at the same time as GTA 6, because just every other game will just get absolutely bulldozed. This game will just dog walk through every other title that gets released at the same time. So like major studios, bunch of them, basically everybody, major or otherwise, everybody is scheduling their title releases around this release. So imagine how many games would get fucked up by this being pushed back into 2027. Imagine how many games that would fuck up. You only need to look at the pre-order data to see how much anticipation there is for GTA 6. Despite the lack of raw gameplay, footage and Rockstar's continued silence, the game is predicted to make as much as $5.2 billion or £3.8 billion in its first week. That's approximately half of GTA 5's entire lifetime revenue. Another last-minute delay into 2027 would be frustrating for fans, although other publishers might be even more annoyed since they've purposely shoved all their biggest releases into the September and October windows to avoid GTA 6, which would be for naught if the game is delayed again. Regardless, it is theorised that there will be an update for GTA 6 this month, ideally in the form of a new trailer, since Take-Two is having its next earnings call tomorrow. Insider Nate the Hate has also expressed confidence that GTA 6's lack of updates isn't cause for concern, saying, "I expect to see a fair bit of GTA 6 this month." They have also made a deal with Netflix to show a load of gameplay, a bunch of pre-launch gameplay. That's going to be shown on Netflix. I don't know if that's actually happened yet, but the deal has been made with Netflix to do that, which is crazy. It just shows how monumental this game is, how historic this game is, and obviously, I mean, everyone's expecting it to end up being the biggest game of all time and, you know, shoot past, dwarf GTA 5, which it could. It very much could do that. Very much a world where this makes $5 billion out the gate. I mean, who knows how much they've made with pre-orders. I mean, we don't have the official numbers yet. I'm sure we will get the official numbers at some point or another. But I mean, how much do you think they've made from just pre-orders? 500 million? I reckon easily. I reckon they've easily made 500 million from pre-orders. Might be close to $1 billion. Might be close to $1 billion just from pre-orders. This game is going to be absolutely huge. Absolutely monumental. It really is. But that's all I wanted to cover for today. So, see you later.